Hey everybody, this is Jay Cermak and I'm here today with Pablo and he's going to be sharing with us some of his successes within the command. So Pablo, really quick, who are you and where are you located?
Yes, Jay, thank you so much for having me on. As you said, my name is Pablo. I am located here in the Bay Area. I work with Cody Gibson's expansion team, the United Home Group, and I am the area director for the Bay Area itself.
Awesome, that's great. And just for validity purposes, what kind of production are you doing and what has command done to help you increase production?
Yeah, so my personal production this year is at 10.5 million, and I'm personally pacing for over 25 million. For our team, just to give you guys an idea what it's done for our region, in the last year, we did 195 transactions, and using Command and the tools in Command and me kind of leading the storm with it and getting really leading into the systems, we're on track to do over 300 plus transactions this year.
Wow, that's powerful. So I love this because with command, it's scalable. There's more things that you can do, and not everyone watching this is going to be doing that kind of production, but I love to hear that we have successes. So thank you so much for sharing that. So what tool are you going to share with us today that you're using in command that's helping you with your business?
Yeah, so I'm going to share with you guys probably my favorite tool within Command, which is the campaigns tool, and how we're using that to drive our leads, our lead funnels, and getting a great return on investment as far as cost per lead and engagement.
I love that. And that's definitely one of my favorite tools as well. So how long did it take you and what kind of resources did you use to learn more about campaigns?
So, well, I was learning how to run Facebook ads the traditional way through Facebook. And to be honest, Jay, I gave up because it was too convoluted. There was too many steps. I got lost in the mix. I was trying to beta test different ads and it became a whole like part-time job. So when Command came out with the lead accelerator, which was the first iteration of campaigns, I like broke it. I was like, okay, how can I use this and simplify it and use it in our business? And through a lot of trial and error, I'd like to think we've come up with some best practices around how to maximize the exposure within Facebook, as well as generating leads at a lower cost per lead.
I love that. What kind of resources did you use that helped you learn more about the campaigns inside Command?
So Made Any, our tech ambassador inside of our office, is a huge resource for us. So definitely leaning into her. And then just honestly looking at what other agents are doing and a lot of trial and error. So some of the few things I figured out quickly is that the ads where I'm in or my face is in it tends to have a little bit more engagement. And then ads with video tends to have a lot more engagement than just static photos.
I love that. And yeah, actually, that brings up a good point. In my own personal A/B testing of campaigns, I found video did tend to get higher response and stuff. So that's some great information there. Well, I love that you're sharing all this with us. So would you mind showing us how you did the campaigns? So if you want to share your screen, I want to see if you can give us a
Absolutely.
quick how-to.
I would love to. Can you guys all see my screen? So
Yes.
this is the campaign's dashboard. So it shows you how many leads you've had. So I pulled this up so you can see my year to date. We've cultivated 121 leads. We spent a little over $1,000. So we're averaging a little over 10 bucks a lead, which is amazing. And then this is a new view that they've added, and I'm a huge fan of it because it shows you what campaigns at a glance are doing the best. So which ones have acquired the most leads, the lowest cost per leads, and then which one is getting the most engagement. So jumping into the ads themselves, I'll show you guys a sample of one of the ads I've ran that got the most. So this is one of our listings here in the Bay Area. Let it come up. So we spent a total of $100 on this campaign, and we were able to source 27 leads.
Nice.
So you could see we have a lot of video. We use emojis,
I love that.
and the big, guys, this is the headline you guys need to steal. Make it your own, is this one right here. Stop paying rent, buy this home instead. I use that now exclusively for all of my listing marketing, and that's the headline that's getting a ton of engagement. And then this part is make this home your own for the same amount you're paying in rent.
Love that. What a great example there. And I love the engagement there. So I'm seeing you've got over 3,000 impressions. So impressions, people don't understand, really just means basically a pair of eyeballs. Who saw it in the scroll? Doesn't mean they slowed down, just who saw it. I mean, you can't get a bus bench for that amount.
No, you can't. And what's great about it is you can drill specifically into the ad itself,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see who is coming in and who is responding to that specific ad. So just by drilling into it, it pops up, okay, when were all of these created? So you guys can see these were all created about 2 months ago. And when you drill into them, it shows you the smart plan that they're on. It shows you all of the activity. So this is the past smart plan that they got dropped into. And my favorite part, Jay, is that now the latest feature is it actually shows you where and what ad the contact clicked on. So if you're in just your Kelly Contact Smart View right here in Kelly Campaigns, and you're just
Mm-hmm.
calling through all of your contacts, like Resmi, for example, I called her earlier today and we set an appointment with her. You can go back and you can see, okay, how long have they been a part of this? She came back in April 17th, so right around the beginning of the pandemic, and just in constant contact through smart plans, through contacts, really, and it all just started through campaigns. I've now been able to set an appointment with her, and we're meeting next week to discuss a buyer consultation.
Love it. So it's actually a tool you're using. It gets stuff out there. From what I'm hearing you share, it was easier to use than when you went to Facebook directly and tried to learn their method. And I think their backend portal has a lot of amazing features, just way too advanced for most people to want to even dive into that deep. So I love the simplicity here. How long do you think it takes you to make one of these ads?
I can show you. It takes about 30 seconds. So
Really?
you click up here on the create a new campaign,
Okay.
social ad, campaign name. Let's do Cupertino because that's my market center. And we want to attract listings. So we're going to run this on Facebook. And so what's great about this, Jay, is that it actually gives you auto suggestions. So this is great thinking of selling, not sure if this is the right time. Boom. Contact us today. I might drop a little emoji in there. And then headline, again, since this is a seller ad, we're not going to do the stop paying rent. However, we have noticed that there's a lot of people leaving the Bay Area, so we're going to do a leaving the Bay Area ad. We're going to add a little moving truck. And then looking for more space. Boom.
Love it.
And then all we need to do now is add in the media. So again, I like to use video, and the videos I tend to use are videos from my listings.
Mhm.
So let's go back. Now with videos, you want to make sure it's no longer than about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Upload
Definitely a
that.
good tip. Mhm.
And then we're going to run a Facebook ad. We're going to link it to our Silicon Valley team page. I always use the Facebook lead generation form because people are already logged into Facebook. It just captures their information automatically. It's kind of like the Amazon end-to-end experience. You don't need to re-drop in your information. And then for the follow-up destination link, So I wrote an ebook on selling your home during the pandemic. So that's the one we're gonna send them to, the home selling guide. Here we go.
And since people will probably ask, would you mind sharing that with us for those that are interested to see what you created on
Abs
the selling guide?
Absolutely, I would love to. And I actually have an editable version available for those that are interested.
Love it.
Yeah.
So we got the link.
And then we have the link, so it's going to basically take them to that um, to this publication here.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're going to see is this beautiful home selling guide, and it looks like a magazine, and it's gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And then Cupertino, California, radius 20 miles. Now, Jay, this is where people get like caught in the weeds, is adding interests and things. I used to do that. Now I just leave it blank and let Facebook and Command do its thing, and I've had amazing results.
Yeah.
I run all of my ads through the end of the month, so we're going to throw 30 bucks at it, save duration and budget, publish campaign. I got my business card in there. And in a little over a few minutes, I know I said 30 seconds.
Well, this one you were also explaining it. So once you start getting good at this, but still, you're doing this in less than 5 minutes. You know, knowing what content's there. If you haven't seen, for those watching this video, go to Outfront magazine for KW, outfront.kw.com. There are some great articles on tips of creating Facebook ads, including a lot of what Pablo just showed us as well, just to know how to do that and know who your audience is. And I think you shared some amazing tips here. And obviously, it won't go out instantly because there's an approval process, but in the next 24 hours, that will be live and start generating you some leads. And those people will get the link to your publication.
Yep, and from there they'll have an opportunity to download the ebook, and now we put them into a smart plan on dripping on them and staying in front of them.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that knowledge. Definitely take advantage if you're in the Bay Area and the region to reach out to Pablo for referrals. We're going to get that link. We will share with you his publication as well and the information he shared here. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing everything. And for those watching, be sure to tune in for the next time we do a series like this. And if you're interested in sharing your story, reach out to me. We'd love to highlight you using Command at a high level and share it with other agents.